Hey guys, welcome back to Grim Reaper, another video for Raid Shadows, and today we're going to do some shard pulls. We're going to open a couple of sacreds. It is the sacred 2x, so it gives us a 2 chance of getting legendary, which is 12%. Before we open that, I'm going to go over the fusion which is going on today. So the fusion is Superior Elaine, and she is somewhere around here. We have a look. Right, just go to fusions. Nope, she's not in there. Okay, let's just go to her kit then in house. So, Superior Elaine. Cool. So what does she do on her kit? She has immune to decrease attack, inflicts 20% more damage against targets to those with attack lower than this champion. So basically defense champions, new tanky champions, stuff like that, which is good. And then on the kit, she'll attack one enemy. We ignore Alan Protection, Strengthen and Shield debuff. Grants extra turn if his target turns so on. So for example, if you go for a nuker, which has quite low base defense, you might be able to one-shot the nuker depending on who's protecting it. I don't know if you get through a Necrid, but you might be able to get through like Ursula for example, or something like that. And then she attacks all enemies. The damage increases by 10% for each debuff on each target, then resets the crackdown skill if this kills a enemy. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit transfers from a random debuff on this target. And then she has an increased attack in all battles by 34%. So she has fairly average a base attack 1509, which is okay. She's really squishy, so that's a little bit concerning when you compare her to Yannicka, who has 15,000 HP, so there's a bit of difference. And okay, she has got a bit higher on attack, but she should with a void. So what do I think about the champion? Why would I go for her? Personally for me, gold is always gold. I say this all the time on my channel, and fragment fusions are quite easy to get. I think if you can get the fragment fusions, then you should go for it for sure. Do I think she'll be meta champion? No, she won't be really that useful from platinum push from like top 300. However, I do think she will be able to get you like maybe a 400 finish or 500 finish, because she does hit fairly hard. I've seen the multipliers on her as well. Will I build on my account? Probably for Faction Wars. That's about it. I don't think she'll really have anything else going on my account. I have a Baron, so I'm already up ahead of her anyway. And same for Nutcracker. If you have Nutcracker, you next one up really. She is a void though, so anyone that's farming gold 5 or below, I would say if you can get a retainer, because she is going to be a great nuker for you, and that is one thing to make kind of believable. But also, you know, Gimbo was out last month. If you picked up Gimbo from Amazon, then you might want to go with Gimbo, because Gimbo does buff itself up, etc. However, this is a legendary, so she does cycle through a kit very quickly with extra turns, as long as she can kill people. She's got decent multipliers, so for me, I will be going for her. Okay, so I will be pulling shards until I've got enough, until I got all the fragments basically. So she's at 3,200. This is a lot of fragments for that. Which is a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. And I am going to try and end the fusion as fast as possible so I can crack on with other things as well. So I want to go over top 3 champions, and for me, non-void. Number 3 is going to be Demon Spawn. If you watched my recent video, you can probably skip this bit because etc. Mortimer Carp, I think he's a great champion. He's slowly and surely falling out meta recently in plat, but still someone I really would like to attain really. He doesn't need any books, it's all about his passive really. Next one is the same in Demon Spawn, which is going to be Tyrant. So Tyrant, a really good spider champion. It would allow me to solo spider 25. Obviously I haven't seen him in spider 10, so I don't know how good he will be yet, but I believe he will be top tier for that. But again, I don't know if I would actually build him in the end, because I will now be focused on spider 10, dragon 10, etc. But however, at the moment it's still top 3. And for sure she's still up there. She is huge for me for top 3. She's like massively scaling away, because she is right now much meta in the arena and for plat pushing. So recently I had a 10x, I missed out on that, so I would like to say he's in my top 5 as well. And also Kanku was also in my top 5, they're just below Mortimer Carp, who are fun little champions who I could, just basically have some fun with basically. Okay, so we're going to open some Sacreds. It's a 2x. Wish we luck, chat, and let's see who we get. And the first one will be gold. No. Okay, so Hexa, not really much going on here. She does hit fairly hard, but yeah, nothing special unfortunately there. Again, Gareth the Stone, nothing special there. Lady Annabelle, a few people I think are soloing the boss with this. Which one I'm thinking about? I think it's Bummel. Might have to build her out and test her on that. Oh, we got gold. Oh, Queen Eva, that is so painful to see. Oh, that's really painful to see. Ouch. Ooh, I have one already. So what she do, she attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing a heal reduction for 2 turns. Attacks one enemy, attacks one enemy 2 times, and attacks all enemies by this target cannot be revived, sorry. Attacks all enemies, decreases the target's turn meter by 20, resets all the skills on this champion if any is killed. She could farm brutal, but she's no good on nightmare. She doesn't hit that fairly hard. It's a shame that she doesn't hit hard, because she would probably be a really good legendary in arena if she hit harder, but she doesn't, I'm afraid. What Breaker, an amazing champion for faction wars. Again, Oldheim is a absolute beast in faction wars. Really good in arena as well if you're lower down outside like gold 5, especially if you don't have your arbiter. Blue, I have a video on her from a few years ago. The user in faction wars can hit really hard actually, brings some utility. Okay, I can't even pronounce the name, I'm not going to try, but again, a fairly average champion. Does have this nice little buff though here, so that could maybe be juicy. I don't know too much about her kit, never built her out, never really seen her in content either. Raidshadowlegends, a god tier champion for faction wars, and has the uses in arena as well. Just go check the fragments quickly. Let's see if we are close. We're not there just yet. We just need to push a bit more. Really demanding on these shards today, Plarium. Come on, give me some juicy. Give me some juicy. Okay, he's again very average. I don't need epics, Plarium. Vala, you know, she's okay after the buff. Shattered Bones, a really good champion for Faction Wars. Massively underrated as well. Rearguard Sergeant, again, a really good epic. So she's also worth a shout out there. So there we are. One legendary. Not a good day in the office for me. It is what it is. We're going to save the rest of the shards because of other things going on. And we do need to last out the whole of the fusion. We're just going to pop this open. Hopefully get something juicy here. And that kind of explains my day going. So it is what it is. I'm going to stop there and quit ahead. Anyway guys, till next video, peace out.